YouTube, welcome to the JR Experience. Look, before we go any further, do this for me. I want you to rate this video, like this video, comment, leave your feedback. I'd love to know your feedback on this video on the two topics we're going to talk about today. I don't want to be here too long, but we're about to get it in real quickly. But do that for me. If you want to get in touch with me, look, I'll put everything will be right here, my Facebook and my Twitter. Hey, do that for me. Get in touch. Keep the dialogue going. Hey, and also subscribe to my channel, Warrior0486. Got my other videos there. Check those out. Many more to come. Hey, this is JR Experience. We're going to get it moving, okay? Hey, going on the up and up. But let's get it in right now. Yesterday in the sports world, everybody was abuzz with the statements made by Scottie Pippen himself, saying the statements that he felt that Jordan was a greatest scorer of all time, but he felt like LeBron James might be the greatest of all time, greatest player of all time. Now I'm sitting there to myself when I heard these statements, like, what are you talking about, Scottie? This can't be the same Scottie Pippen that played alongside of MJ. No, this got to be Scottie Pippen who played at the YMCA or at the park or something. No, it was Scottie. Oh, it was that Scottie Pippen, number 33 Scottie Pippen, right? Sidekick Scottie Pippen, right there, Scottie Pippen, right hand man Scottie Pippen. It was that Scottie Pippen to make that statement. Come on, Scottie. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. How could you make those statements? I don't understand where that came from. But you backtracked pretty quickly there, Scott. You backed off real quick. We got that swoop down from the internet, Twitter, and Facebook, and the whole internet buzz. They're like, what? What are you talking about, Scottie? That swoop down like, Gah! And that's the swoop down right there. And he backtracked. Ooh, he moonwalked. Ooh, I can't do it. But anyway, he moonwalked on that statement. It's just absurd. It's absurd. Now, maybe 10 years from now, we can come back to this, Scottie, and he maybe can make that statement. But, you know, even by Jordan being the greatest scorer, you know, Jordan was just a great all-around player. That's what made him the greatest of all time. That's what makes him the GOAT. That's what makes him the best. So, come on, Scottie. You know, people forget very quickly. You know, don't become prisoners of the moment. Don't be prisoners of the moment. Yes, LeBron is having a fantastic playoffs. He's probably going to have a fantastic NBA Finals. He is the best player in the league right now. And that's my opinion, and a lot of people feel that way. He's the best player in the NBA right now, especially with Kobe on his last leg. Going back to Jordan. Jordan was a high flyer in the 80s, going to the 90s. And then he retired after he got the 3 championships. He retired, came back with a killer post game that was unstoppable. He just evolved his game to a whole nother level. His perimeter shooting was amazing. He could shoot anywhere on the floor at will, whereas LeBron is a streaky shooter at best right now. He's streaky. You want LeBron to shoot jump shots. You want him to shoot 30 jump shots. Okay, and if he makes 16, 15 to 20 of them, you just live with it like, well, he just had a great game. But you'll take that chance. You don't do that with Jordan. You don't do that to Jordan. You crowding Jordan. You try to double team. You try to do everything you can to get Jordan out of his game. They made a whole book about him, the Jordan rules. Come on, people. He's the GOAT, greatest of all time. Look, LeBron can't beat Jordan in a game of horse, maybe right now. So, don't forget. And if you did forget about MJ, just go to YouTube, type it on in there, Michael Jordan. It's all right there, baby. That's what is great about YouTube. You just click on it, baby. It is right there in your face. You know, it's right there in your face. You know, it's right there. And he's the greatest of all time. There's only 2 Michaels, and they're always king to me at what they do. They're kings at what they do. It was Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. Those are the 2 kings of what they did in my 25 years of living. And Michael Jackson, God rest his soul, hey, the king of music. But let me know your feedback. Let me know your feedback. Okay. Wait, is it crazy to even talk about it? Was it just a stupid statement you feel? Was he makes them valid, or is it valid? Can you make that comparison? You know, can you make that comparison? Because the only thing, LeBron is bigger, stronger, faster, and a better pure passer. Other than that, that's it. That's it. One put on the tape, you know, Jordan's just a GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. And hey, over time, maybe somebody else will come along, hey, that will surpass everybody's imagination. But until then, Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the best and the greatest. Case closed. Let me get into this topic right now. New topic, that of Bishop Eddie Long. Almost forgot about to go into. Bishop Eddie Long settled out of court. For reported allegedly $15 million. That's alleged $15 million to the 4 boys. It's split up, you know, at $3 million apiece and change. What my first thing is, where does the church go from here? What does the church do? Does the church say to themselves, and I think they should, look, should Eddie Long step down? And I think he should step down for the betterment of himself and the church. I think for like a 6-month period, because a lot of people trusted this man, and I know, you know, damage may have been done, but now with the settlement, maybe things might be surfaced where you might. I know I've heard that they've lost members, and has been having pay cuts there with the people who work around the church, and people don't like the $15 million talking about where the $15 million is coming from. Y'all know where it's coming from. You know, you guys have a mega church there at New Birth. These mega churches make a lot of cash. It is big business down there, the big churches, from Creflo Dollar to Bishop Eddie Long to Bishop T.D. Jakes at the Potter's House. I've been to the Potter's House. It's like it's humongous. It's a beautiful, beautiful church. But these are big businesses. But stepping down, I think, would do great service for the members. Can sit back and say, do we want him back? Can we trust him again? Can we move past this? Let the members sit back for a minute and say, all right, and rethink this, and maybe in 6 months, bring him back into the fold and ease him back in there, and the congregation will be like, okay, we love you, brother. We know what you have done around the community. We know the good deeds you've done. This is a very bad moment that you've done. This is a bad thing with the sexual misconduct with these boys, and he's shocked a lot of people, and he's hurt the congregation, and he's hurt the trust of a lot of members who've given a lot of money to that church, been there many years, been there on the church boards, and put in all that time and effort. You know, there's a lot of people there that are hurt and brokenhearted. So stepping down would, you know, ease a little bit of that pain a little bit, and put somebody else in the fold, and put somebody else in the lead pastor role, and let some things die down a little bit. Let me know, people from Atlanta, how you feel about that. What is going on over there? Was it more going on? You know, was it more happening, even more behind the scenes? Was there more boys than just 4? You know, maybe more than want to come out. Maybe these are just 4 that we found out about. How rampant is this going on in the church, in the black church? How rampant is this going on? And we really can't get all googly-eyed and just look at these huge churches and put these pastors on pedestals and act like they're holier than thou. They make mistakes too. They sin just like we do. They make mistakes. Just because they have these big churches, and yes, they are blessed, God still holds them accountable, and holds them more accountable, because they are the messengers for the Lord. So if their message is dishonest, and he's shown dishonest in his walk with God, that's between him and God. He will deal with that. God will deal with him. So I'm not trying to cast no stones on Bishop Eddie Long. I'm not going to try to cast no stones, because that's between him and the Lord. But stepping down will do a lot, I think, for the church as a whole. But you guys let me know your thoughts on that, how you're feeling about that. If you're from the city of Atlanta and Georgia, what's going on out there? How is the news taking it? How is Atlanta Journal-Constitution all over it? What's happening out there? I want to know your thoughts. If you go to New Birth, are you going back to New Birth? Do you still stick by Eddie Long? Like, you know, that's my pastor. I love him. I'm going to stick with him. Or you like, no, I'm out of here. I can't trust him ever again. I'm very disgusted in it. How could you do this to us? How could you do this to these boys, and to take advantage of them, and to do those type of things that were alleged and stuff that he did? We probably will never know what really happened because of the court process, and probably put a gag order. You know, that type of money changed hands. Those boys will never be able to speak about him or about that situation. So it's an interesting, it's a touchy subject, but I want to know your feedback on it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just want to come at you for a little bit. This is the JR Experience. I want you to like this again, like this, comment, rate this video. Go to my other channel. Go to my channel, Warrior0486. Hey, this is the JR Experience, baby. Until we meet again, I'm going to take my cup. Peace. I'm through.